This man is about to split to the Tower. There's big change coming. This person is realizing something that they've been holding on to. Look, Knight of Swords. There's communication here. There's things that need to be said. Six of Cups. Heavy nostalgia happening. You and this person could have been friends, which turned into lovers. Tell us a little bit more about this man. This man, Spirit. The man from my dream. I was interrupted by a phone call. So I'm telling you, I feel like you might get an unexpected phone call. The woman in my dream is coming out as the Empress. The Empress is the embodiment of domestic, feminine, good mother, a nurturer. Let's split to the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that Ace of Wands again. We have the Three of Swords and we have the Knight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Empress and the Seven of Pentacles, both Taurus energy. And we also have Libra coming out here, Sagittarius, and air and water. I feel like this man is wanting to step forward and have a conversation that involves discussing something that brought them both emotional pain, this man and this woman. It feels like the Three of Swords, there was a third something that came in between. This is why it was always going into the basement. It was always remaining hidden because Ten of Wands, Three of Swords. There was other things that this person was having to give their energy to, and I feel like it ended up coming between the two people, and I feel like the woman in my dream was left to focus on herself, focus on leveling up. The Empress, it's like this person is realizing that this woman was the Empress, was the star. This person, I feel, is feeling very emotional about the heartache. More information on this man, Spirit. The High Priestess split to the Sun. This person is having very strong clarity about this woman. The Star, the High Priestess, is some heavy feminine energy coming out. There's also secrets involved. Hello. I mean, they were literally having a rendezvous in the basement because nobody else could know about it. So, yeah. This person is, I mean, could be another reader. I'm getting a lot of blue, and I was asking myself, do I want to wear my red robe or my purple robe? And I was like, I'm feeling purple, like this purple in here. Look, the Ten of Cups is right underneath that in the Death card. I feel like there is someone that is assessing having a transformation here. It feels like there's an ego death happening, and this person is they're reassessing their family circumstances what they are wanting. I feel like this person is wanting to be able to go outside. Not have to go into the basement. Not have to carry all the burden. With the High Priestess here, there is something about, look, 3, 3. Didn't I tell you threes were relevant? I'm telling you. Came right out. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. The High Priestess is about nighttime. So look, and with that 3 of swords, it looks like nighttime. Maybe the rendezvous were mostly a nighttime activity. I mean, that would make sense, right? Or maybe they had to, you know, have specific secret time where they could release the secret between the two of them and not have to remain hidden. The High Priestess is associated with the moon and is very intuitive. She follows her hunches. She keeps to herself. And she stays out of arguments and drama. So, like I said, Queen of Pentacles, I'm feeling like this woman was feeling the emotional pain and pulled back, stepped away from the situation, put the focus back on herself and her well-being. And now this man is thinking about all these burdens, all these things that he's been carrying that have been causing all of this emotional pain. And it feels like he's ready to unload it. I feel like this High Priestess, this woman, has been alone. By choice or not, she might have felt like she had no other choice but to walk away because of the emotional pain from having it be a secret. Having to keep her love for this man a secret, not being able to go outside with it, it being contained to certain times, you know, like, oh, we can only meet at night or whatever this is. This woman may have been self-conscious or afraid to voice her feelings and her thoughts. Basically, she felt like she was being hidden. This is unbelievable, like how much it connects to my dream. But at the same time, she's the High Priestess, but now she has become the Empress. The High Priestess is about all of her hidden feelings, the secrets. The Empress is very much out there. She personifies motherhood. She's very creative. She's crafty. She stands for abundance in all things domestic. So, I mean, this is like wife material. She represents love. She represents marriage. She acts very high-minded when she is in relationships. And this person coming out here as the king, the Knight of Cups. It's almost like there's an intimidation factor. I feel like this man is rethinking what he's been pouring his energy into. I feel like this woman has been able to find peace. Cats could be relevant. But I feel like it's also felt very stagnant, not moving. It's like operating in the world, continuing to function well, but the world not having any color to it. Black and white. This woman could have also been a little smothering with her. It feels like being the high priestess and those emotions run so deep. So deep. That Ace of Wands, that intense fire within. It could have felt smothering to this man, or too overbearing with their love. This man could have felt somewhat burdened or too responsible to maintain. That's why he was not maintaining it outside of the basement in my dream. Okay? That could be one of the reasons. I feel like this woman has had a difficult time moving forward. Let's do one more part. See you there.